Hey folks, welcome back to another review with yours truly, Sam Healey. Today, we're taking a look at a lighter fare party game that is called Hearing Things. It's put out by Hasbro, and basically you're trying to read the lips of your teammate and get as many phrases correctly said as possible over the course of 3 turns, and whoever has the most phrases done first is the winner. But the catch is that you have these noise-canceling headphones that you're trying to, that you have to wear while your opponent is doing this, and so it's pretty interesting. Let's get down to the table. I'll show you how it works, and then we'll have a couple of sample turns with a special guest, and then I'll have my final thoughts in a little bit. So let's get to it. Now, when I said that we were going to get down to the table and go over how the game plays, that was kind of a misnomer because we don't really need to do that. This right here is all that comes in the game. You have these cards that have different kinds of phrases on them, like this one says slow down the intersection, or slow down at the intersection. Another one says don't worry about a thing. There are different colors on each sides of the card, so each card has 4 phrases that you could use, so there's a lot of replayability there. Other ones are kids love the swings at the playground, or the chill is, or I'm sorry, that chili is so spicy. Over here, the baked potato burned her tongue, or try to have a good time. So again, there's a whole bunch of different kinds of phrases that are on here, and the gist of the game is that one player on your team is going to be the reader, so to speak, and then the other person is going to put on these noise-canceling headphones with a little start button here, and generally speaking, it sounds like this when you put them on and you press the button. So it's basically just a bunch of gobbledygook that is like white noise or background noise in a big crowded room or something to that effect. There isn't any rhyme or reason to it. It's just a bunch of noise. And what you're trying to do is, while that's going on in your head, you're looking at your opponent, or your teammate, and they are whispering softly these phrases. And they're doing it in such a way to where hopefully you can read their lips and get the phrase correctly. You can't pass, you can't do anything like that, you can't make any gestures or anything like that either. And also, if you can hear your opponent, you're supposed to tell them. This lasts for about a minute, and then this starts beeping at you like so. And then the red light starts blinking as well, letting everybody know until finally it's over. And once your 1-minute turn is done, you pass it to the next team of 2 players, and they try to do the same thing. Once the person with the headphones on gets the phrase correctly, that's set aside, and that becomes a point for you at the end of the game. So each team will have 3 turns to get as many cards as they possibly can, and then whoever has the most cards, which equal points at the end of those 3 turns, is the winner. So again, this is kind of hard to explain to you. It'd probably be a lot easier if you had a sample of how one team's turn could possibly go. So let's bring in that special guest. All right, so here is our special guest, the legendary Zee Garcia.
I get to read stuff.
And he's going to read stuff, and I'm going to try to guess what he says. So we are a team. So I'm going to put these on, and then I'm going to push the button. And when I push the button, you can begin. Ready?
Sailors get seasick all the time.
Something, something all the time.
Sailors get seasick all the time.
Tailors get busy all the time.
Sailors.
Sailors get
seasick.
Neat.
Seasick.
Eat. Sailors eat fish all the time.
Sailors get seasick all the time.
Sailors
get
eat icing all the time.
Get seasick. Sailors get seasick.
Sailors get lazy all the time.
Sailors get seasick.
Sailors get dizzy all the time.
You're very close. You're very close. It's sailors get seasick.
Seasick all the time. Okay, well here, let me.
Sailors get busy all the time.
That's true. That's very unfortunate. Yes. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. All you have to do is push the
button.
Yeah, push the red button. That's correct.
See? Okay, got it.
All right.
All right, ready?
Yep. Well, it's whenever you're ready. Okay, here we go. I got a new laptop.
Habla, habla. I don't know what the...
I got a new laptop.
I love you during nap time.
I got
a
new
laptop. Knapsack.
I got a new laptop.
I'm not getting any of this. Okay.
I got a new
fuse
laptop.
I got a laptop.
Close. I got a new
hot rod laptop.
I got a new laptop.
I got a new laptop.
Yes. Don't let the dog lick your face.
Block dog licking my no. I got a new laptop.
Yes, but I got a new laptop. Yes, that's it.
Looking at it, it just looks like a lot of like
very much so. So that's how you play Hearing Things. Now, let's get to my final thoughts. Thank you, Zee.
You got it.
So that is Hearing Things. Special thanks to Zee Garcia for helping me out with that. You get the idea, hopefully. Each turn, each team is going to have just 60 seconds to get as many of these cards communicated using only reading lips. Now, of course, some people are going to be much better at this than others, but as you probably work that out, everybody's having fun during every single turn because it's hilarious. Some of the different word concoctions that come out of a person's brain when they're trying to read lips, and they don't usually have to read lips. So that is where a lot of the fun is had in this game, and it's one of those kinds of party games where you don't need a table, you don't need everybody sitting and huddled around a specific place. You just need a room that's big enough to accommodate the people that are in this room. Now, the box says that it goes from ages 12 and up, anywhere from 4 to 8 players, but really those are nebulous at best. I mean, maybe you'll run out of cards if you have too many people playing. Maybe the battle rate will run out if you have too many people playing. But really, as long as you have an even number of people, you can play this game. And the 12 and up, I don't understand that at all. My son, Aiden, he's only 7 years old. He is amazingly good at this game. But still, I think it's an amazingly fun party game, and I'm not usually one to gravitate towards party games, but this one works very well. I've played this with my youth group as well, and they have enjoyed the game immensely. So, pros and cons about the game. This will be really quick because, in my opinion, there aren't any cons at all. So I'll just give you that caveat right now. The pros of it are simply the components are good. These are not, you know, flashy and fancy set of headphones, but they work and they are durable. The only thing I guess would be a slight con would be the fact that these take batteries that have to be replaced from time to time, but who cares, right? The cards are good, and I like the fact that there are 4 phrases on every card. Some of them are a little bit more difficult than others, but I don't think that's a huge detractor from the game. I could see it falling flat with people who are somewhat shy and don't like it when people are laughing when they're trying to do something, because that could be off-putting. So you might want to take that as a special caveat, being that if you know that your group has those kinds of people, timid, shy, easily ruffled people in there, this might not do very well with them. But other than that caveat, I think most individuals will have a tremendous time with this. So basically what I'm trying to say here is that as party games go, this is 2 thumbs up for me. Now, I usually don't like party games, as I said before, so I'm going to give a rating of 6, and that's an overall. As a party game is concerned, this is probably a 9, but a general rating for, you know, so I can keep those ratings used for a number of different kinds of games. I'm usually not a party game person, but a 6 for me for a party game is high praise indeed. So definite 2 thumbs up from me. I enjoy this game. It's very great. Give it a try and possibly give it a buy. We'll see you guys on the flip side.